Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Thanks for taking my call. I want to comment on this Aiyuk situation. I hear that this young guy has like a attitude problem. He only had 3 catches and he was blaming the team. And our team has chemistry and culture. And I don't know if that's a good move for the Browns. He may be younger, but if he's going to cause a rift in the locker room, I don't think that's a good move. And Cooper is a guy that can teach Jerry Jeudy. Hopefully they get a job done with Amari Cooper.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. G. Bush, I don't know about attitude or locker room problem or any of that. Amari Cooper is the Nick Chubb of wide receivers. Doesn't complain, doesn't say much, just goes out and does his thing. Most wide receivers at that position, by the very nature of that position, those are the guys that are the flash, and I don't know that about Aiyuk, but if they can find a way to get Cooper done, they need to get Cooper done. He's a big part of this team.
Yeah, I talked about it a little bit too. On the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show, I talked about, yeah, that sounds nice, and usually I'm all for upgrading. And if you ask a lot of people or evaluators, they would probably say that at this point in their career, they would say that Brandon Aiyuk might be a upgrade over Amari Cooper. However, I look at it from a different perspective. I look at Amari Cooper, as you already put on top of that. All he does is go out there and catch the football. All he does is go out and perform his job. Played hurt multiple years here, put up the best yards of his career. And then you look at what the Browns have had traditionally. Receiver isn't a thing that the Cleveland Browns have been able to hang their hat on. Right? They have not been able to have guys that just come in, put up yards, and go home. When we had Odell Beckham Jr. and Jarvis Landry, there's a lot of people say they didn't like the antics, they didn't like the cleats, they didn't like the visors, they just wanted somebody to go out there and catch the ball and don't care if they get the ball or not, and just yeah. Well, you got that. So you got that right now. So now what is it? Just pay the man his money, because at the end of the day, all he does is go out there and catch the football. Plus, do you want to have this scenario? So Deshaun Watson has not played with Elijah Moore all that much, not played with Cedric Tillman, David Bell. Jerry Jeudy is your number 2 receiver. He's brand new, does not have chemistry in games yet. And do you want to trade Amari Cooper for Brandon Aiyuk, who would be a new person and a new receiver and a new system, and have nothing with Deshaun Watson? So that means you would have a brand new offensive play caller. Well, should we assume that Ken Dorsey is going to call plays in a new system? You would have a brand new number 1 receiver in Brandon Aiyuk, a brand new number 2 receiver in Jerry Jeudy, a guy in Elijah Moore who really has not played that much with Deshaun Watson. Oh, and by the way, Deshaun Watson, who's only played a certain amount of 6 games last year, really only 5 games. And he has a brand new caller, a new system, and new. Nah, I'm cool. I ain't dealing with all those news. Give me Amari Cooper. I know he can show up in practice, catch the football, and he's ready to go.
And add in the whole question with Nick Chubb and his knee. Now Chubb looks to be coming back, but there's another piece. I'm with you.